Counter space is always at a premium in a kitchen. I'm with my friend Al, who recently bought a home, and it's an older home, and it's no different for him. He's got his appliances, but he doesn't have a lot of counter space.
Yeah, David, I like to cook, and I was really struggling with the appliances on the countertop, and I had a crock pot and bread machine in the cupboard, taking up quite a bit of space. So I came up with the idea of utilizing the wall just off the outside of the cupboard edge, and it seems to have worked out pretty good.
Okay, well, let's take a look and see what you did. So I see what you've created. You've got a shelving system. So can you tell me a little bit about how you decided what you needed to put it together?
Well, ideally what I needed was the right space, the right height for the appliances to access them, and make sure I had enough space between the shelves so that I didn't get any heat issues going on with the shelving and burning and whatnot. And then also think ideally what you'd like to do is find the studs behind the wall from a support perspective.
But you didn't find them here.
Couldn't find them based on the spacing, so what we did was use some molly anchors, which are about 1/4 inch, and what that'll do is give us the support that we need for the shelf and the appliances.
Okay, you want to get that one on?
Yeah, if you could hand me the bracket, I'll go ahead and do that.
All right.
And again, this has already been leveled off and spaced correctly for us, so.
And so the mounting system itself also needs to be rated for enough weight too, correct?
Yes, exactly. And what you want to do as you're putting the bracket on, especially with the mollies, is not to crank them in, but just snug the bracket up against the wall so that you don't pull the molly out of the wall.
Okay. So it looks great. I did notice one thing. I saw you put a screw in the bracket here. What is that for?
Well, what you want to do is just make sure that the shelf is good, well secured to the bracket so that it's not sliding around and so that the appliance may slide off the side of the shelf that way.
That's a great idea. I know another one of your good ideas was you bought one shelf, but you cut it, but it left you with an unfinished edge, and it's not that attractive.
Yeah, if you use a standard 13/16 melamine shelf material, which you can pick up at pretty much any lumber or hardware store, there's an edging material that you can get that you actually just iron on to the side of that shelf and just finish up that edge.
Excellent. That looks nice. So Al, it's just as simple as just using a standard iron to put that on. It's got adhesive backing.
Exactly. You want to use the iron on a very low setting, just enough to heat up the glue and glue it onto the side of the shelf. Make it a little bit longer so you can trim it afterwards. And ideally, you want to do this before you hang the shelf.
Okay, well that's great. I really think this is a great solution to small kitchens. Everybody loves their appliances, but they really do get in the way and makes it hard to cook. And you can also put things like cookbooks or magazines up on top in a basket. They're out of the way, it's not unsightly, you can bring it down anytime you need it. I really think this is great and appreciate you showing it to us. Thanks a lot, Al.
Thank you.